So now we are going to do the major agricultural crops that are there. Due to diversity in geographical condition, you know, in India, the geography of India is very different, right? Like we have mountains, we have rivers, we have desert. So our geographical condition is very diverse. Our geographical condition is very different from place to place. The climate is different, right? Up in the north, it is in Delhi, the climate is very hot, very cold. In Gujarat, it's hot. Okay, then in Rajasthan, it's very hot. Then down south, the temperature is moderate. That is normal temperature. Then up in the Himalayas, it's very cold. So climate also changes. Variety of land. Now the land also changes. The kind of soil that is available in India also keeps changing. Okay, the amount of rainfall, the rainfall that falls also changes from place to place. Different crops are grown in different parts of India. Okay, so different parts of crops, different types of crops are grown all over India, and what these crops are, we will discuss it right now. So first we'll talk about the food grains. Okay, food grains are cultivated. About 75% of total sown and about 50% of the total production comes from the grain. Major food grains are as follows. So most of the land we cultivate grains. Okay, so 75% of whatever land is there, we sow or we grow grains, and about of which 50% of the production, okay, mainly the 50% of the production, they come from grains itself. And what are the major crops which are there, which are the major food grains which are there, we will discuss it right now. First is paddy, that is rice. Paddy is our most important crop. Rice or paddy is one of the most important crops that is grown in India. A large majority of the world and about half of the population in India uses rice. So they are saying majority of people around the world and most of the Indian population in India, they use rice for eating food. India stands second in the world after China in paddy production. So for growing rice, India comes second. First is China. Paddy is sown over 1/4 of the total sown area. So 1/4 of the total land which is available, we use rice to grow over there. Paddy is a crop of a torrid zone. Hot and humid climate, minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, fertile alluvial soil, and more than 100 centimeter of rainfall are necessary for more production. So what are they saying, that which area the paddy is grown? The paddy is grown mainly in the torrid area. The climate should be around 20 degrees Celsius. What kind of soil should be there? Alluvial soil. Okay, and around 100 centimeter rainfall should be there. Why? Because the paddy fields which are there, it's covered with water. Okay, if you see over here, it's water everywhere, and in the water you grow rice. So that is why you require lots and lots of water if you are growing rice. In the regions of rainfall in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, this crop is taken through irrigation. Now those areas like Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, over there, this crop, the paddy, is grown through irrigation, that is through water facilities. More human labor is necessary for paddy cultivation. Now in paddy cultivation, for growing rice, you require more human labor, because through hand you have to remove the crop and all that. So because of that, you require more human labor if you are into paddy cultivation. West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Bihar, Orissa, major paddy producing states. So which are the major paddy producing states? West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Bihar, Orissa. Okay, the crop is taken 2 or 3 times in West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Orissa, Tamil Nadu. Okay, so this crop is grown at least 2 to 3 times in West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Orissa, and Tamil Nadu. In Gujarat, paddy is grown in Surat. So in Gujarat, you will find paddy in Surat. Tapi, Panchmahal, Ahmedabad, Kheda, Anand, Valsad districts. So in Gujarat, you will find rice production in these areas. Paddy is a crop which requires more water. However, instead of keeping paddy fields fully underwater, paddy is grown by irrigation through sprinkling and using of less water. So what happens is, if you see a paddy farm, it's almost always covered in water. Okay, but what happens, because we have less water, through irrigation, by sprinkling water, by using water when it's necessary, that's how rice is grown. Okay, in most of the time, because of water shortage and because most of the times the rains are not guaranteed. Wheat is the second important crop of our country after paddy. Wheat is grown over 1/3 area of arable, meaning suitable land of our country. So rice is grown 1/4 and wheat is grown in 1/3 land. It is substantial people. It's a substantial food for the people in northwest India. So who eats wheat? People of north and west. So this is north west. So northwest ma you eat wheat. Okay, wheat is a rabi crop. So rabi crops are your winter crops. Okay, so it's a winter crop of temperate zone. It requires black or fertile loamy soil and more than 75 inches of annual rainfall. So what does it require? It requires a black soil which is loamy meaning mainly sandy or clayey, and it requires at least 75 inches of rainfall. Wheat can be grown in regions of lesser rainfall with irrigation. Obviously, you can grow wheat in those areas where less rainfall is available. Wheat cannot be grown in area receiving more than 100 inches of rainfall. So those areas which get more than 100 inches of rainfall, you cannot grow wheat in those areas. Less labor force is required as mechanization is introduced in wheat cultivation. Now obviously here you don't require as much as human labor because most of the things are done by machines in wheat cultivation. After the Green Revolution, the wheat production is almost doubled. So there was a revolution, okay, that occurred which was called Green Revolution. In Green Revolution, better seeds were used, better machines were used, and because of that wheat production increased a lot in India. Okay, so after Green Revolution, the wheat production doubled. Wheat cultivation is carried out mostly in Punjab, Haryana and western Uttar Pradesh. So in these states is the main production of wheat. These states contribute about 2/3 of the total national production. Out of all in the whole nation, 2/3 of the wheat comes from Punjab, Haryana and western Uttar Pradesh. Okay. As there is irrigation facilities in these states, there is more per hectare production. So what has happened that irrigation facilities in Punjab, Haryana and all these places is very developed, and because of that mainly the production of wheat comes from these areas. Due to the canal water in Punjab, there is abundant wheat production because the canal is available in Punjab. Okay, because of the canal water in Punjab, wheat production has increased. That is why Punjab is also called as wheat bowl of India. Okay, Punjab is also known as wheat bowl of India. Wheat is also produced in the states of Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, West Bengal, etc. So in all these places also wheat is grown. Bhalia wheat is produced in Bhal region of Gujarat. Okay, so in Bhal region you find the Bhalia wheat. Okay, besides Mehsana, Rajkot, Junagadh, Kheda also provides wheat. So all these places also provide wheat. Among all the food grains used in daily meals, wheat is the best. So obviously most of us depend upon wheat for eating food. Okay, many items like roti, bhakri, sev, shiro, lapsi, ladu, sukhdi, bread, puri, cake, biscuits, all these things are also prepared from wheat. Among all the grains, wheat is the most nutritious. It has lot of value in nutrition. That is why wheat is also called the king of all the grains. Okay. Moving on, Jowar, Bajra, maize and barley are the major coarse grains grown in India. Okay. Now we'll move on in the next video for the different other different crops.